Hello, what's up? Welcome to another episode of No Name Just Vibes podcast. I'm Mike.
I'm Janaea.
Took a week off, busy things, poor scheduling on my part, but we're back this week. How you doing? Finally had not a great week. You say your weeks are always great. This week was not so great. So what happened?
A depressing week. What happened is I haven't been able to go shopping in a really long time.
That's what's depressing?
It's like, I don't think people understand.
Retail therapy?
Yeah, it really, even right now, oh my gosh, I could be at the mall right now shopping. Yeah, that and just...
But what have you been going through that you needed to shop to escape from?
I just like shopping. But
so you've been depressed because you can't shop?
That just makes me depressed.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm that kind of a person. That's pretty sad. But I have been depressed this week because, like I said, I have to get a job. And that is the most depressing thing ever.
Yeah?
Working sucks.
Why don't you find...
I want to do, what is it called? When you work, like when somebody's like making a movie or TV show, a production assistant. Okay. I did that before. It's super fun. Mm-hmm. But where the heck am I going to find that job at? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But that was super fun. I want to have jobs like that. The thought of going to a 9 to 5.
Why don't you find what you're good at or what you love to do and find a way to make money doing that?
I mean, that takes time.
Of course it does, but
I need money now.
You gotta start somewhere. Okay, we gotta get something to fund right now and still work on that so you don't have to do that forever. I'm not rolling in the dough, but everything I do is stuff that I choose to do.
Yeah, and you're happy.
For the most part, I do it on my time.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy. I'm incredibly happy.
Yeah.
I need more money coming in, that's for sure. But yeah. I'm incredibly happy, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. If you're able to. Not everybody's situation allows them to.
No. I kind of want to start, like, making my own clothes. I don't know if I want to sell them, though. I just want to make them for myself. Because that definitely makes me happy. I like to go to the fabric store and just, like, think of outfits to make. Mm-hmm. But I need a sewing machine. See, everything costs money. Like, it's annoying.
I don't know if I'm gonna collaborate with my guy Brandon at Trill Consciousness. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do Deontay at Only the Gang clothing. But I'm gonna do
called The Gang?
Only the Gang.
That's tight.
Only the Gang. That's super dope. I started to wear one of the shirts today, but it's dope. I didn't want to wear it like on camera, be seen in it, because I got like my parents is coming up.
Okay.
I got like something that I ain't been seen in yet. You know what's fun? I'll get to that in a minute. But I really want to make my own clothes. I really do.
It's fun.
For sure. And whenever I put on Trill Consciousness, which I wear pretty much every day, whenever I put on like one of my homies' brands that like, and not just where they went and bought a bunch of tees from the T-shirt mart, just went printing something up. I don't want to sneeze at it. You got to start.
No, that's annoying.
But you got to start where you got to start. I'm not gonna diss anybody. You have to start where you have to start.
Yeah, but
my friends that like the ones that I just shouted out, Trill Consciousness, Only the Gang, they really took their time in like getting to know fabrics and like
you have to.
You know what I'm saying? What fits right, how the fabric feels on your skin, like everything. They really took their time with all of that. And because it's a mix of all these things why I feel so good putting it on. Because I know the people who made it. Mm-hmm. I know I'm spending money within my community, and just how dope and how fresh I feel with the clothing. Like I feel like I'm putting on luxury clothing every day because I'm putting on Trill Consciousness on the game.
That's tight.
It's super dope. And it's funny because like about going shopping, I've been able to go out and like buy something. Like normally, like dang, I got somewhere to go or I got something to do, and I'll buy something at the time and I end up wearing it that day or the next day. But now I've been able to like buy a few things that should have been sitting in the closet, and so now when I'm getting dressed, I'm like before, I didn't really like any of my clothes. Like, I need some new clothes. Like, I don't really like any of this stuff. And now I have new stuff, and I still don't be... I'm like, I want to wear it, but I feel like I should save it for something. Pretty much every time I come to a podcast, I go through that. Like, I got something new to wear, but I got to be on stage next month, or I got to go help host this thing over there, and I want to have something ain't nobody seen me in yet. You know what I'm saying? Which is hard. It's difficult. And I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy who's like... not rich, obviously, So I don't want to be that guy that's like, no, I'm only wearing this once, or they're only gonna see me in this once. But
yeah,
I do think about it because of how much I am like in the public eye now.
Yeah, I kind of get over stuff quick though. If I wear it, I'm like, because if it's not something that's like a major, like, oh, these pants are amazing.
No, I feel you.
You know, and a lot. That's why I want to make my own stuff, because you go to the store, it's like stuff is pretty much trash, and it's low quality stuff.
You know what? I'm like that even so much to the point where, you know how like when you first buy something and it's like low key, like not even broken all the way in yet. I love that fit of it.
Like
first get it.
Yeah.
Like even a sweatsuit, like all the sweatsuits that I have that I bought from my homies' brands, I love them and I still rock them. But it's nothing like that first time you put it on.
Yeah,
it's
fresh.
The fabric is like, of course, the fabric isn't hard. Like that feels good on your skin. But it's like a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's just different. And so I'm like that too. Like I'm to the point now where I'll be like, dang, I just want to go buy a new sweatsuit because I might be going somewhere next week.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't want to turn into that guy. You know what I mean? I don't want to turn into that guy.
I want to make pieces that are like, that I just like, oh my gosh, yes, like keep this forever, and not like I'm over it, done.
And see, I've been ever since I've been saying level up season for a long time, right? Like Twitter, Instagram, social media have been saying level up. Really, because I was complaining about feeling like I didn't have support from people, and I decided to stop complaining and just keep working hard and just level up to where like you have to see what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So I started saying level up season. And I was like, oh, it'd be dope if I like people know me for saying that. Oh, because once somebody see me out at the red carpet thing. Dude see me, he was like, oh, it's for you really leveling up on these niggas. Like, I see you hashtag level up season. And I was like, see, like it's dope like that people like, not people, but that a couple people know me for saying that. I was like, it'd be dope if I could like flip that into a clothing line. People know me for saying that. I can start wearing stuff that says level up season on it. And then like I started looking into it. I even came up with like an acronym for level and everything. But then like I Google it and there's already like a level up apparel and like all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So and I jumped the gun with like coming up with the acronym before Googling it. I could have saved myself a lot of time.
Yeah,
but that's pretty much where I'm at now. Like I already know. I already got like a bunch of connections to like the dope fabrics from my friends that already have clothing lines. I already like we can't embroider, but we got the screen printing thing right here in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like I got all the stuff in place if I wanted to start a clothing line. I just need like the right name and like a few designs to start with.
I already came up with the name for mine.
Oh yeah? You want to break it here? What's the name?
No. I gotta get the name, you know. Okay. Then I'll tell.
I feel it. But I watch my friend Brandon from Trill Consciousness, and he is a yoga instructor as well.
Oh, okay.
And he hosts like a whole bunch of different stuff for black men, just like black male empowerment type
that's
stuff.
That's nice.
And he's always like hosting and doing that type of stuff, doing yoga and everything on his Instagram. And every day he's in his own clothes, and I think that's just the dopest thing.
That is, and it's a great feeling.
Super dope. Like every time I was like, that's what I need to be. And even when I went to, I said on here before that I went to Mexico and like filmed this clinic for basketball. My friend Lorenzo Keeler that I went out there with, he has his own nonprofit and it's a clothing line as well called Signet Royalty, and he's the same way. Like every day he just wears his own clothes.
That's nice.
Well, see, I gotta get to that point. Like I like wearing my homies' clothes every day. Don't get that twisted. That feels great. It'll always feel great, but I want to get to a point where I'm wearing my own clothes every day.
Oh my gosh, you're inspiring me. Now I want to go and look at fabrics and stuff. I love it.
I was just talking to somebody the other day. It was like, I'm going down to the garment district in a couple of weeks.
In LA?
Looking at fabrics and getting some stuff. We'll talk to my t-shirt guy. I'm like, check you out with a t-shirt.
Yeah, I love the garment district. It's just so, it's the best.
Yeah.
But I definitely need to learn how to sew. I did my senior year project, like making, oh my gosh, they were horrendous. Like, they were so ugly. Looking back. But, because I didn't really care. I was just like, let's just make it, whatever. But yeah, I love to look at fabric. Oh my gosh. And I literally have a Juneteenth outfit already set.
Yeah.
You gotta find the right person to make it, because I can't have somebody have me make a rinky-dink thing.
Is it like outfits like you typically wear? Is it like African print? Like what is it?
No. I'm gonna look like Malibu Barbie. Like it's a whole thing. Like
I see, that's the thing. Like
I understand it's Juneteenth, but you know, like
I don't know what. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know what. Like somebody's got an album coming out, and at his album release party, I'm gonna host it.
Oh, nice.
And I can't wait. It's gonna be really dope. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh my gosh, invite me, please.
Oh, for sure. I thought I'd already told you about it, honestly. But nah, you'll be there for sure. But being that I'm gonna be on stage, like up in front of people, and granted I'm on camera and I post this on YouTube and Instagram and all of that, and I'm in front of people online all the time. But I don't know, I feel like it's different. Like, especially on here, like you only see my shirt, my head anyway. I was thinking about that the other day. Like I take my time making sure my whole outfit looks nice. Before I come and record, and you only see. I should do like Charles Barkley, just wear a suit and shirt and tie up here and wear shorts.
No.
But yeah, anyway, yeah, I've been thinking about like what my outfit's gonna be for that, and I'm like, I don't know, like how I want to go. Like if I should go with a sweatsuit, but I'm like, I don't know, because I want a new sweatsuit, and I don't know if I should buy a new sweatsuit, and I want to get one that's like $150. I don't know if I should spend $150
on a
sweatsuit.
Gosh.
Yeah, but it's oh my god,
that's how much the sweatsuits be costing.
Not from my two guys.
Dang.
Not from my two guys. But if I get it from them and then do anyway, I'll but I don't know like what kind of swag I want to go for. Cause I've been trying to figure that out, and I bought like, and every time like I bought like a couple new pairs of shoes, a couple new shirts. And I'll be like mixing and mashing and putting stuff together. And I'll be like, oh, I know what I'm gonna wear. I just gotta go grab this shirt right here. And I'll go and grab the shirt and come like even yesterday. The event isn't for like another like 4 weeks. And I'm still like taking the shoes out the box, like trying shirts on, like looking in the mirror, like I don't know. Like
you're just so excited. It's fun.
I can't wait. I can see you doing fashion though. Your outfits are always dope.
They're all right.
I can see you doing fashion for sure.
I haven't been shopping in a while, like I said, and my style always changes. So like to me, like this is basic. Like it's not it. But for my Malibu outfit, my Malibu Barbie outfit, I came up with some shoes that I want to make as well. And I don't know where to find that person at, but yeah, I want to start getting into that.
Do you consider yourself fashionable?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, my fashion, because I think of stuff and I'm like, yeah, I gotta wear that. And those shoes, those would be tight. Like, I just make up stuff. I wanted to make a bucket hat line because I'm obsessed with bucket hats. And I just don't see a lot of cute bucket hats. So I'm like, I gotta do that. But I get over stuff quickly. I'll be like, I'm done with the bucket hats. Like, on to the next thing. So, yeah, I don't know. I just don't have a precise. I just know I like to make stuff, and that's it. Yeah. You
know what? And I'm gonna say this, and we can get into the topic. I was still hung up on it, like how my homie and my brother, my homies plural, and my brother was saying that they dress better than me, and I was so.
Wait! Did you say that on your podcast?
Yeah.
I saw that.
I could not believe that. I was so not offended, but I was so shocked that they felt that way. Because I of course I've always known that I take pride in like my ability to look nice or whatever, put an outfit together, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But just the way they I couldn't. And it's funny when I went to the red carpet and my mom watches the clips about my podcast and stuff on Instagram. But my mom has an Instagram. So she watches all my stuff on Instagram.
That's so sweet.
And she be in my story always hearting and 100s and everything in my story. And my mom be going hard. I love you, Mom. I appreciate you for
that. That is so cute.
Thank you, Mom. I love you. I appreciate it. My mom is dope, man. My mom is dope. But when I went to the red carpet, when I did the little thing, you see me on the red carpet, you see me a little thing I did. She said something like "looking good, son" or whatever like that, right? And then me saying to her, because I know she watched the one with my brother and everybody was saying that they dress better than me. And I was like, yeah, Steph and Jesse had the audacity to say they look better than me. I knew my mom was in her own thinking like, my nigga, let it go. Let it go already. And then, where was I going? I was going somewhere last week. And I got dressed. And normally too, like when I get dressed, like I'll show my outfit to my wife. Like, should I switch the shoes? Like, is this hat cool? Like, what should I do? Like, no, you look good. She's like, no, I like that. I really like that outfit. I was like, I know, right? Steph and Jesse gonna say they dress better than me. She was like, oh my God. Like, are you ever gonna let that go? I was like, probably not. I'm probably holding on to that for the rest of my life.
That is kind of rude though. Dang.
No, it's not rude. It's their own opinion. I don't know. I guess that's just me being cocky.
I mean, everybody thinks that. I feel like you should feel like you dress the best for yourself. I mean, you can say that somebody else dresses nice and really good, but
I was about to say it's not like
a competition.
No, I'm down to make any and everything a competition.
Really?
I'm down to make everything
a competition.
I
hate it.
I'm competitive like that. I'm down to make anything a competition. But there's like sometimes, and this sounds incredibly cocky. I shouldn't even say it.
Say it. Oh no! Did something die?
What do you mean?
It went.
Oh yeah, probably should have. Sometimes. Sometimes when you know somebody has something on you, it's okay to admit it. Like, it ain't like it's basketball or like we playing spades or a foot race where it's something like we can definitively determine. Mm-hmm. Like if you say you're better than me at basketball, we can go outside and determine that. Yeah. If you say you run faster than me, we can go outside and we can figure that out. Mm-hmm. You say you're better than me at spades, we could play 10 times and whoever wins the most, probably the better player.
Yeah.
Like there's certain things we can determine. But you can't really it's your preference.
Yeah.
Your style and how you dress is your preference. But at the same time, it's some people, it's like, not some people. Sometimes you just know if somebody puts that, like if somebody dressed better than you, know?
I don't really look at it like that.
Okay, boom. Like the Joe Budden podcast. It's not what it used to be. Like Rory and Mal aren't on the show anymore. But
I don't watch that.
But Mal, I'm sure if you were to look at, if you ever seen any shots of it or YouTube or Instagram or anything, you know who Joe Budden is because he was the famous one. Rory's the white dude. Mal was the black dude that was like in the like the
I've never seen this. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well then you never seen it.
I've never seen it.
For sure a white dude on the show. But Mal was like, you could tell like he putting his outfit together every day when he comes to the show. Aww. Joe, his whole career has been made fun of for how whack his clothes are.
Really?
And how he can't dress. And him himself even lies about it. And he'll say like, oh yeah, I'm trash. I can't dress at all. And I'm not saying you have to say that you're trash, but he would say all the time, Mal is way cooler than me. Mal dresses better than me. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying all that to say sometimes you just know when your friend dresses better than you do. Maybe that's a bad example because
all my friends
is known
dress
to
cute.
dress well and Joe is known to be a poor dresser, so maybe that's not a good example, but I don't know. I feel like you just know, like even with my friends when I brought it up, I was like, I didn't say that. I said I was second. I knew somebody. I felt like somebody was better than me at putting outfits together. My homie Joe. He's fresh.
Aww.
He's super fresh. Super fresh. Part of this because he's rich.
That has a lot to do with it.
Part of this because he's rich. But even before he like super duper like leveled up financially the way he did, he always was dope at outfits.
But you can put some things together that are cute even if you don't have money.
Absolutely.
I can't say that.
I'm not rich.
It's just not all about money.
I get my outfits all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's something because it's like that's one of the things like I take pride in.
Yeah.
Like my homie, and maybe it's a weird thing, but my homie Jesse would like at a certain time he was really like really on point about his lineup, about his beard, and his skin, and like girls like after he would leave were like, hey yo, what barber he go? Girls and guys, what barber does he? And he would do it himself, line himself up, take care of his skin and everything. Like girls and guys, where it's like, hey, where did he get his like his facials? Like, for real, girls ask me like, hey, where did Jesse get his facials done? Dudes ask me like, hey, what barber y'all be going to? Jesse should be on point. I'm like, nah, he do that all himself. You know what I'm saying? I would like to say like if you know like put all of this time and energy into a certain thing, like you gonna feel like you pretty dope at it, especially when you always and have always gotten compliments.
Yeah.
Let me leave it alone. I'm trying not to see that. I might even cut some of that out because this was months ago and I'm still hung up on it. Let me leave it alone. So depressed because you couldn't shop, huh?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited now. I'm gonna do the line. I'm gonna make my clothes.
That's what's up. I mean,
now they may be couture pieces. Only one person can get them, you know. Hey, but that's how it's gonna be.
You find I don't know how bucket hats would be, but if you find the fabric, you can come and make your clothes here. That's for sure what I'm gonna do. I got some stuff that I want to get embroidered though, so I'm.
Or can I make my own fabric? See, I'm real. Like when I do stuff, I'm real specific.
Probably not here. I don't think we have sewing machines.
But like LA, they probably I need to find, but I really need to find somebody that can sew really, really good. Make it look real good. Because Juneteenth is coming.
I think it's different for female clothes and accessories. Because I was on that too. Like, I'm going to need the fabric. Like, whenever I do my own clothing line, I'm going to need to go grab the fabrics and do all the sewing and everything myself.
Yeah.
But like I said, then when I met my boy Brandon, that mixture of consciousness, like, he should honestly, like, look into, like, making, like washcloths and stuff like that. Like, the type of fabric and stuff that he's using on his clothes. It feels incredible. It feels incredible. I mean, this one's a little different because it's a dry fit, so it's like, I mean, dry fit's gonna feel like dry fit. But I mean, like his shirt set, like his other shirts and stuff like that. But anyway, let's get into a few of these topics. One of the things I wanted to talk about, we said we wasn't gonna really talk about the celebrities, but I feel like that's the best way to introduce this topic.
Okay.
Like shooting a shot at your ex, right? Because did you see Diddy posted a picture of him and J-Lo?
No.
Yeah, because you know she broke up with whoever she was with. Right?
Wait, is this recently?
Yeah, it's like just this past week.
You know, my phone's broke, so I can't see a thing. What, for real?
Mm-hmm. And I think he posted something else on his Instagram, like a video or something. I don't know. He posted something that said like I'm looking for my vibe or something like that. Somebody can tell. I don't know. Tell my vibe to get in touch with me or something like that. So he made it kind of like he wasn't talking about her, but I mean you knew who he was talking about. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. I mean, I'm pretty sure he already hit her in the inbox. No.
But what if he didn't? You cool with that? Him shooting a shot at an ex like that?
They were cute together.
So it all depends on if you like that couple.
I mean, it's not my business. I mean, if I don't know how they ended or any of that stuff. It depends on how you end for you to shoot your shot, because that's a bold move to do. Mm-hmm. But if y'all ended where it was like, okay, whatever, then okay, try to shoot your shot. But if it ended, you know she ain't trying to mess with you, don't even think about it. Don't you even think to do that. Mm-mm.
You ever shot at an ex?
Absolutely not.
You gotta screw your face up like that.
They try to get back with me, okay?
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
All of them?
I mean, there's only two, and both of them don't play with me.
Right.
I mean, serious ones. The other ones, yeah. Everybody that, even like, because in high school, I had relationships for like a month, because I would get over people quick. Because I wasn't about that. I was like, oh, you're cute. Okay, we can be together, whatever. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't deep. But my deep relationships, yeah, they both tried to get. Of course. One of them, I don't even want to talk about him, but I literally told him this happened. We broke up years upon years upon years. I'm talking probably 8 years ago. Every single year, he's hit me up trying to get back with me. I tell him no. I get cussed out. Mm-hmm. Like a female would cuss me out. Like on that level.
So you don't do the double back?
Not with him, I don't.
So because of those
absolutely not.
How do I ask that question? Is it because it's those exes in particular, or do you just not at all?
The other one, I have no problem with him. Like it was like.
But if he wanted to try to rekindle things and see if y'all can get it back popping, would you be open to that?
The one that I have no problems with? No, I think it's done.
I feel it.
Yeah. Moving on.
But it sounds like you might be open to a double back potentially, just not with these guys.
I mean, but I have no other exes that I would double back for.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it. I guess I'm just speaking hypothetically. Like for me, I
mean people that I really, really went out with, not with people that I used to talk to, because that's different. We never went there. But with people that I dated, I feel like, it's kind of, we're done. It's not kind of, we are done.
See, I always held to the... Like, I wasn't down for the double backs because it was like, but I guess that wasn't I wasn't down for the we finna be breaking up and getting back together a million times.
No, that's annoying. Like, once we're done, we're done.
We're gonna break up for a couple weeks and then get back together because it's like that means we broke up because somebody wanted to go do something.
You think so?
And not be.
I don't think that's it all the time. I think that it's more so like maybe we needed a break because. I've never done a break, but maybe you needed a break because you need to figure some things out. Like, maybe if you guys are thinking two different ways and,
I guess I'm looking at it like I'm not about to keep doing all of these breaks to figure things out. Like, for what? What are we figuring out?
What if it's just one break to figure things out? Because we're not doing multiple breaks. Like, that's psychotic.
For me, the only relationship that I had, other than my current relationship that I've been in for like 10 years now, the only one that I had before this, like I said, we dated from like the middle or end of my junior year until like the beginning to middle of my freshman year in college. Junior year of high school to my freshman year in college.
Okay.
And in that time, we took a few breaks. Like, we broke up a few times. And my whole thing was like, we're going to take a break. And granted, we were young and immature, but it's like, are you going to talk to anybody? And no. Are you going to talk to anybody? No.
So why are we taking a break for? I never understood
one
that.
One of us or both of us is lying.
One of us or both of us. I don't know. That's weird.
I know when I was in that relationship, I for sure was down for a break a couple times because I was like, oh, I got something I could do. For sure.
Oh my gosh.
And that was like, maybe I'm putting my own thoughts and feelings and actions onto other people, for sure. But I just don't see the point in, if we're like, take a break to figure things out, but we're not finna date or talk to other people, then what are we trying to figure out? Then you just need some space, and tell me you need space.
Okay,
if I'm still gonna be your boyfriend, I'm still gonna be your man.
Yeah, but space for what?
And you need space, and you just maybe I've just been annoying you that much because it happens. Maybe I've just been pissing you off that much, or we've been arguing that much. You know what? Mm-hmm. Every time we try to talk about things, it gets a little bit too heated. So let's just take a break. Let's create some distance for about a week, and let's come back. We're not breaking up, but it's just a little too hot right now. So let's take some time, and let's come back in about a week, and then we're gonna talk about things. That's different than we're going to take a break and we're not together. You're not my girl. I'm not your man. And we're going to go and figure some things out. And it's like, what we're getting back together for?
I've never done that.
And I have. And it was like, well, like, what's the point? And granted, we were young, like I said, way younger and immature, but it's like, what's the point?
Yeah. Were you guys taking a break more so around when you started college?
Yeah.
I think that's what.
Yeah, and it really, what really happened with that relationship was I was older than her. So when I started college and she was still in high school.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna work. Nope, you're done. You're back there.
And she was like, honestly, she was already. I said, this is so rude.
Immature.
This is so rude. Yes, very immature, which made it annoying.
Yeah.
Like, you asking a million questions every time I leave the house. You asking a million questions.
No, that's insecure.
About every little thing. You know what I'm saying? And then that stuff was annoying before when I was in high school, but I'm so sprung in this puppy love that I'm not really tripping. And then I'm just kind of seeing past it because I'm just so...
Yeah, it happens.
But then now I'm in college, so and we didn't go to the same high school. So there was already distance there.
Yeah.
And then so now I'm in college, so I'm seeing you even less. And
there's all these ladies over here, new ladies.
Exactly. I'm just being all the way real. It's like, it's college now.
Yeah.
It looks different. That's all I'm gonna say. This environment looks different. And meanwhile, you're annoying. You're being annoying and asking a million questions. It's like, you know what? I'm not even finna. You know what I mean? I don't know how I went down that long tangent. But my whole thing was like, in that relationship, we broke up and got together a few times. And it was like, for what? Like, for what? This time, you know what? We're just going to stay broken up, and we're not going to do that.
Yeah. Plus, she was already annoying. Like,
My bad. I'm sure I was annoying, too. But I don't know. It's my podcast. I'm speaking from my perspective. She can talk about me on her own damn podcast. So you don't... Yeah, I was... That's what I was getting to. So, I think I might possibly be down for a double back, like, hypothetically, of course. Like, down the line, like, we ain't even been thinking about each other. And we happen to bump into each other, we see each other on Instagram, it's like, oh, hey, how you doing? And we try to rekindle things, and then, like, maybe like that. But not that we're together and we still like each other and we keep breaking up and getting back together and breaking up and getting back together.
No.
Because that's not a double back. That's just an immature broken or fractured relationship that needs to go ahead and fully break.
Seriously.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying with that. It's because, like, you're older now. It's like, okay, what were we really arguing? Or what did we really break up about? Mm-hmm. How deep was it? If it wasn't that deep, then, I mean, maybe things change, you know? Mm-hmm. But if you just, nah, it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So it's an older video because this All-Star game happened a few years ago. But the video of J. Cole greeting D-Wade and Gabrielle Union, I believe it was either at the All-Star game or the dunk contest, one of the two. Might have been a dunk contest. Mm-hmm. But he's chopping it up with D-Wade and he gives him a dap. And Gabrielle Union is standing right there, and he gives her a dap, like a handshake too, like no hug, no kiss on the cheek, nothing. And we were just talking about.
Oh yeah, I remember she was like,
that, you know what I'm saying? She gave him a dap, like she knew it was gonna happen, but you could tell like it was awkward for her, like she, like no, that's never really happened to her before. You could tell it caught her off guard.
Yeah.
You think J. Cole was a little bit extra for that, or
what are you talking about, Gabrielle Union or Beyonce?
Huh?
You talking about Beyonce or Gabrielle Union?
No, Gabrielle Union got kissed by Ghost by Amari Hardwick. I'm sorry.
No, Beyonce.
Beyonce got kissed by Amari Hardwick. I'm talking about J. Cole.
Yeah. Weren't we talking about Beyonce, though, that he did that to?
No, because it was Ghost that kissed Beyonce, remember? And that for sure was, I think, a little bit over the line. Because it was, like, too aggressive, and he, like almost, like, kissed, like, the corner of her mouth. Like, you got to make sure you get, like...
I mean, he was moving quick, though.
That's the problem. That's the problem. What are you moving so fast? What are you doing?
I don't know. But remember how we were talking about last time in Hollywood? That's what they do. They do a little whatever.
That was like, he's like the kiss the corner of her mouth. But anyway, do you think J. Cole like is you think that's cool? Like he should just greet everybody's girl like that?
I mean, it's respectful. But it's kind of disrespectful to a woman because it's like, why are you dapping me up? Just shake my hand if you don't, like, you know what? If you don't want to give me a hug, just shake my hand. But don't dap like I'm not a man. Don't do that to me. I don't like that. Like, just shake my hand.
I for sure like. Well, first of all, I'm the type. If you don't introduce me to your girl, I'm not. Like, I used to be. If you don't introduce me to your girl, then I'm not even gonna speak.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Why are people like that?
But I'm also the type that if I walk into a room, I'm gonna
greet everyone. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But even if I do meet your girl, I'm not really gonna start giving her even just a one arm hug. I'm not gonna start doing that until I've created a solid relationship and a good rapport with you.
Yeah.
Like even Terry here. Mm-hmm. I met him and I think I met his girl the same day.
Oh really?
But I think I just started giving her the little one arm hug like a few weeks ago. You know, like, oh, how you doing? Good to see you. Always super respectful. Always speak. Yeah. All right, have a good night. Always speak. But I didn't even really start giving her a hug just because. And it's not even like, not that he was the type that like trying to tuck his girl.
No, but it's
not
respect.
Like that, but yeah, but it's just like, and she's kind of, and I'm pretty much everyone, till I get on the mic, everybody's like, oh, you're so quiet. And so like, I'm kind of the quiet type when I'm not on the podcast, and she's pretty much the quiet type as well. Yeah. And so it's like, I don't know. Well then like, nothing about her personality or her energy or nothing like that, but like Sarah B, who's super like energetic, it's different. Like when you know, I don't know. I guess it's like more
social cues.
I was about to say inviting, but that's not to say that Terry's girl isn't inviting as well, because she is. But just it's.
I think it's when people are quiet, more so people, because people do that to me too. It's like I'm nice and I do talk, but I'm quiet. Like if you don't know me,
it's like me and Nick. I promise you, a girl like if she met Nick and I on the same night, she wouldn't think twice about giving him a hug on the way out the door. I promise you, because that's just like he's so like
he's
social,
like that whatever. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But with me, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't.
Yeah,
she would
like,
think the hug is harmless, but she might. If I extended like for the handshake, she'd be thinking like, you know what? That's appropriate.
Yeah.
But with Nick, if he came up for the hug, she'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I think it's just like I said, nothing against her. It's just the energy that you give off. I think. I don't know, but I think. because J. Cole is like...
What is his energy? I don't know.
No, I wasn't going to speak to that. I think that because he's obviously all three of them are famous, and he knew everybody. Like a lot of people would be looking at him because it's the All-Star game.
Yeah, he don't want no smoke.
Yeah.
I feel it.
And then I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, part of me feels like I don't know, but J. Cole's not like a fake, like gimmicky guy like that. No. I was about to say it kind of makes me feel like he did that as a part of his persona, if you will. Like J. Cole, like the super cool, like laid back, like I don't want no problems, like all right. You know what I'm saying? So
I cannot with that. Maybe he was moving too quick. Maybe he was just like you know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's crazy.
It's gonna be a quick podcast. We're already at 35 minutes. Let's get into one of the topics you wanted to talk about.
Oh gosh, a deep one.
A deep one, a heavy one. That's why we had to save it at the end. That we're gonna tell some jokes, have some fun in the beginning. But and again, in our little pre-production, most of the time, whenever we present a topic that we're gonna talk about, the stance that you take always catches me off guard. Always. And this is yet another one.
Oh gosh.
Abortion and whether or not it should be legal. You feel like it should not be legal. Why is that?
Okay. I feel like, and I have mixed emotions on this. I don't, but I do because there's different reasons. I do not support, I don't even know if that's the word, people getting abortions. That's very sad and traumatizing. Even if you don't want your child, I feel like, I don't support, you're killing a human being. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody, even if you didn't mean to get pregnant, every human life, that's a life. They're meant to be here.
Even a life that's not going to be parented well, or that's going to end up in the system. What if that
goes back to the world we live in.
What if a 16-year-old girl, but that
was raped
right now.
What if somebody was raped? See, and that's where I'm just like...
You think she should still have that baby?
That's deep.
You think she should still have
Keep
that
talking.
Baby? Okay.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I don't even want to speak to somebody's... that is so... Honestly, I would think about having an abortion if I was raped and you know what I mean? And I got pregnant. And I'm against it. But, if you were raped, my gosh.
I'm against abortions, but I'm pro-choice, though. And I think it should...
Oh, yeah, it's always pro-choice, but, yeah, I'm against it.
But saying you think it should be illegal is not pro-choice.
Okay, I meant, you're pro...
Okay, I think you think it's awful. You would never do it, but if someone else wants to do it, then that's their cross to bear. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit up here and throw picket signs and be like, no. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying don't do that. But are you a person that's just out here having sex and you use that as your means of your get out? Mm-hmm. I'm totally against that. Mm-hmm. How about you just be celibate?
Mm-hmm. Or at least be more responsible. No, I feel that. That I feel.
But if
accidents do happen.
But if a life was made, then that's not an accident. Because no life is an accident.
Mistakes do happen.
But
Lots
why
of
are you...
have been mistakes. Absolutely.
And that goes back to why are you sleeping with somebody who you wouldn't want them to be the father of your child?
Or maybe you would want them to, just not right now.
What happened?
What do you mean what happened?
You got pregnant. Mm-hmm. It happened. You don't get to you didn't get to choose the time, but now you're pregnant.
You can never absolve somebody of personal responsibility. I agree with that, but I just feel like if, say, a girl gets pregnant, if a girl is in a committed relationship and her boyfriend gets her pregnant, and they're younger, and they've never really had that conversation about if they'd ever have kids or not.
I mean, when you're young, you're not having that conversation at all.
And she gets pregnant and finds out that her boyfriend never wants kids. Like, I don't ever want to have kids.
That's sad.
And now she has to raise a baby by herself with a dude that never ever wanted a baby.
Well, why are you having sex if you never want to have a baby?
Why do you think people have sex?
Well, I mean, yeah, I get it. I get it. So but if you don't want to have a baby, maybe you should sit down and not have sex. Maybe that person should just sit down and not have sex. That person individually. You don't want to have kids? Well, this is what you're doing, and that's how you have kids. This is the only way to have kids, and that's what that's for. Not for your pleasure. It's to have a child. That's what that's for.
That's not true.
That is. What do you think God made it for? To have kids. You think he made it just so, like, there's no reason. Everything that God does, there's a reason. Okay, that's for kids.
Okay, I love where we're going with this. Okay, so what about the married couple that's had all the children that they want to have, and now either he's gotten a vasectomy or her tubes are tied, and now there's no way they can have a baby. So they should just stop having sex now? Oh
my gosh, you're married, so you can have sex, whatever. But you had a vasectomy. I don't think you should do that. No, why would you do that? I don't even think animals should have, like, I don't even agree with that for animals.
Why?
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Why are you getting your tubes tied? Why are you getting a vasectomy? Like,
so why? I don't have a baby when I'm 50.
Well, sit down and protect yourself or don't have sex. Like, that's just what it is.
No way. No way.
If you're 50 and your girl is 50, I don't think you can have a child at 50.
It happens?
It happens, well, then that's kind of your bad.
I actually know of a woman who had her tubes tied for 20 years and has messed around and had a baby. Granted, it was with her husband, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
well, that's good.
Tubes tied for 20 years and had a baby.
Well, that's the world we live in. And is she happy with her baby? Probably.
You got no choice.
Yeah. No choice? Well, if you're not happy with your child, you could take him to the foster care if you don't want your child.
Come on now.
Yeah, it's a horrible thing, but you don't want your child, so...
So you think that's a better option?
No, I don't think any kid should be in foster care. And that's my thing. Stop having sex if you don't want to have... This has nothing to do with people that have been raped or none of that. Mm-hmm. But if you're just out here having sex and you don't want kids, stop having sex. That doesn't make sense. Okay, well, I'm on the fence of don't have sex. That's not what you want. Unless you're married... I think marriage is a different thing.
You just need to be responsible.
Responsible of what? Like putting on a condom and...
Or whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
Whatever you need to do.
Taking pills, birth control. Definitely against that.
Whatever you need to do.
And I took birth control. Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. I'll never do it again.
Why was it horrible?
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, you already know... Well, I wasn't doing it well, yes, I was. I was doing it so that I could have sex and not get pregnant. I'm there. But I also was, like, super, super skinny, and I was like, somebody told me, like, oh, you get thick, like, taking the pills. I did. I got thick for, like, a month, and then I just didn't. I was back to my regular self. Mm-hmm. I would have, like, horrible mood swings. I remember I switched my birth control, and I would just be mad for no reason. And then one day it dawned on me, these pills, I stopped taking them. Mm-hmm. I stopped taking them, and I was back to myself. I'm definitely against, what are they called? Pharmaceuticals? Mm-hmm. No, what's the word? If it's not natural... I'm saying
artificial,
don't.
I don't know what word you're looking for.
Medicine, but it's not medicine. Prescriptions from the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm against that. I'm the old natural. That's
I'm careful with all that because I'm not a woman, so whatever a woman feels like she has to do or needs to do.
No, I mean for like anything in life
or wants to do.
Like if you were depressed and they gave you Xanax or something, it's not what you should be taking. I did that. Horrible experience. We're on another topic now. Horrible.
I was about to say, let me do some thinking on that, and we'll come back to that topic next week.
Yeah. I mean, these are things that I've been through, so I can talk about it and say.
I feel you. And I've never been through them myself, but I've seen other people go through those things, and I've also seen people or heard of people say that they've taken the medicine, they jacked them all up, they got off it, tried other things, and they were just fine. So, I'm gonna reach out to those people and talk to them. Yeah. Do my own little research, and we can talk about that next week, because I think that's very interesting.
Yeah.
I think that's very interesting, because I was up until, I didn't talk about that, when I had my 8th anniversary, and I got away to Long Beach for the weekend.
Oh, nice.
And I was in my Instagram story talking about how I was about to get stuck in a rut. I was still going to work, I was still editing, but it's after I finished up with my work that I already had gotten paid for, I didn't really have motivation to go find new work or get ahead on other stuff that I could be working on. I was just sitting in one spot all day unmotivated. And I went and got away for the weekend, got to get some rest, got away from my kids. I love you boys, but I had to get away from my kids for a little bit and kind of just reset. And I'm back. I'm back, got my energy back. I'm back editing nonstop.
Oh, good.
Going hard and everything. And I think it would have been easy to not get away for the weekend, get stuck in that rut and feel like I'm depressed and I need to go see somebody or talk to somebody or get on some meds or something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of gets into the point of somebody that I know, a friend of mine that was about to start taking or did take medication, stopped, and then tried other things to make them happy or to brighten their mood or everything, and they don't use any meds at all anymore.
Yeah.
But let me reach out to them and get the exact story, because I don't want to misquote things and then get a text message what's up, bro? Why are you telling my business on your podcast? So let me go and do my due diligence before I do that.
Man. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say about abortion. Did we say it all? Because we kind of rushed through it.
I knew Heather would be wrapping up without asking if you finished.
Okay.
Did we? What else you want to say about it?
What did we say? I said that I
said I was against it. I said I think if a girl is raped, then
I feel like that's not even... Okay, yeah.
You get into it. You don't feel like that's a good reason to get an abortion?
Oh, I said that if that happened to me, I would definitely consider that. Mm-hmm. That's horrendous. Mm-hmm. And I'm against it. But, oh my gosh. That is so sad. And then just to think about if that child grew up, you have to look at your child. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Who's my daddy? You know what I mean? It's oh my gosh. But that goes back to, can we not rape people? Why do we have to live? And this is why I want my own island. I don't like living here. I don't like it. I didn't want to live with any of these crazy people.
Do you watch HLN? The channel HLN?
No.
Or Forensic Files and all of that?
Nope, I don't watch that kind of stuff anymore. It gives me anxiety to the max.
Maybe I shouldn't tell you the story then.
Yeah, I don't want to be paranoid.
It reminded me of something I'm watching. You know what's funny? Who was I just telling this? It doesn't matter. My whole life, I've never really liked the police. And especially now that I'm older, of course not. And especially now that I'm older.
See, I think it's all about how you grew up.
My experiences.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. Your experiences.
Well, honestly, first, I'm pretty sure it comes from hip hop and from movies and stuff. But then I have my own encounters with the police, and it's what they said is real. Forget these niggas. There's a lot of good cops out there, but I've had a lot of bad encounters as well. Where am I going with this? What did I bring this up? What were we just talking about?
We were talking about
it's terrible.
Rape. I mean, not. Well, yeah, rape. When they went to Forensic Files, and then I don't know.
I remember what I was talking about forensic files, but I went down another tangent. Now I don't know exactly what I was talking about.
Police. But yeah.
Anywho.
You, like, your whole life, like, as a child, did you have DARE when you were a kid? You were, like, you liked the police then. Or you don't really? Oh my gosh. Well, when I went to school... I
remember vowing that I wouldn't do drugs because I was an athlete and all that, but I wouldn't...
Oh, because you're an athlete?
It didn't really have much to do with the police.
We all let him down. Dang, the DARE.
Yeah,
I remember... No, like, at my school, I went to Darnell, we had black police officers, and they used to play basketball with us, and one of them looked like Kobe Bryant, so I always thought it was so tight. And they were so cool. My dad worked at my school, so he was always cool with them. So I never had, like, a bad, like, from the jump look at police officers. Because they were always nice, they're here to protect us. And I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of things on TV, so I can't really say how you saw the police doing bad stuff on TV. I never really saw that either. Growing up, like, I never had bad encounters with the police. They were always kind to me. I remember being at the beach and I was like drunk. I'm over here, like, waving my arms on this, like, high thing, and the police lady was like, "Can you get down, please? I don't want you to hurt yourself." And I was like, "Okay." And, like, I got down. Like, all the police officers that I had an encounter with were super kind until I was at this, I don't want to call it a weed fest, but, like, this thing with weed. I don't know, but it was legal. And I was there, and me and my sister are waiting to cross the street. The police officer's guiding traffic, and we're standing there for I don't know how long. He never tells us, like, we can walk by. He literally sees us. And I'm like, wow, dirty cop right there. Like, right there. That's a dirty cop. Period. The other time, what was the other time? Dang it. What was the other time? I don't know. I don't remember. But I remember I was even walking my dog one time, and the police officer was sitting in his car, and he had his German Shepherd, with the dog in the back. He was like, "What kind of dog is that?" I was like, "It's a blah, 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 whatever." And he was like, "Oh." Police officers are just nice to me. I don't know. So I see, like, them doing bad things. There are definitely dirty cops, but I just don't have that, a lot of experience with that. Wait, what's happening?
Kim getting a cut. He just sprayed him with the alcohol.
Dang.
It's all good, bro. That might be a good spot to end it. That was funny. See, man, y'all gotta come down here to the mall, man. We got it all over here. We got the radio station, we got the recording studio, we got the in-house barber now. We sell clothes in the front, we make the clothes in the back. Got a bar next door. Where else? Where else but here? Anywho, all hearts and minds clear. Got anything else?
Maybe next.
Abruptly end your podcast. I apologize.
Oh, yeah. It's fine. I don't know. I think that's all I have to say. I hope that I said everything I wanted to say about the abortion thing. But yeah, I'm definitely not scoured. What's the word? Scouring at people that, like, scowling at people that did. I'm pretty sure some of my friends probably got abortions. You know what I mean? Like, that's a difficult thing to go through.
And that, although, like, especially on social media, like, it's the thing to do is to, like, joke on things and make fun of things. But I remember, and I won't say who, but I remember in, like, 2010, there was like, when hashtags were a big thing on Twitter.
Yeah.
The hashtag was abortion room playlist.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I had a little fun with the hashtag.
We all grow and get.
And somebody that I love and care about
got one. Yeah.
Sent me a DM and was like, "That is not cool, bro."
Yeah. And
I was like, "Oh." It's like, damn, I didn't even think. So yeah, that's,
I mean, sometimes you don't think.
Yeah, but still. But still, that's like
Yeah.
you want to be careful with that. That's like if you always want to be careful because you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but especially if it's somebody that you know personally. Like if you're making fun of divorce and somebody that you know is going through a divorce, it's like have your fun, tell your jokes, but
divorce ain't
I feel like you're joking about me. If it don't apply, let it fly. But if it does apply, then what? Right?
Huh?
You heard that saying? If it don't apply, let it fly. But what if it does apply? You know what I'm saying? Anywho, I guess we can get into that next week as well.
Woo!
Taking your friends' jokes personally on social media.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so remember how you told me to watch the Jamie Foxx stand-up?
Yes. Didn't do it for you?
No.
It didn't?
And you know what? I was watching Mike Epps before that. I was crying laughing. And then I put Jamie Foxx on. And Jamie Foxx is funny, like in movies, his TV show.
You think his stand-up was funny? Which one did you watch? What was
name the two that you told me to watch.
Straight from the Foxhole and I Might Need Security.
I Might Need Security.
You didn't think that was funny?
I watched like 10 minutes of
what
it.
Part? Oh, see, come on. It's an hour long.
Yeah, no, I wasn't laughing that much.
What jokes? Do you remember any of the jokes that you heard in that 10 minutes? And did you start it from the beginning or did you just
No, I started from the beginning.
Okay.
What did he talk about?
I think the beginning is when he's talking about Any Given Sunday, the movie that he did with LL Cool J. I think that's the beginning.
No.
See, you didn't even hear that. It was mad funny. He was talking about that. He was talking about going to Africa with Will Smith to do Ali. See, you got
Ali.
Yeah.
Nah, this was old.
Then you saw Straight from the Foxhole. Then
no, I Need Security. This is like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't doing no. And what was it, Ali? Definitely, he wasn't that old.
I'm telling you, and I Might Need Security. He talked about doing Ali with Will Smith. He talked about that movie.
This is like from the 90s.
What was he wearing in the one you watched? What was he wearing?
Oh, he had a cute outfit on. He had a blue.
It was black and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and that one is funny too. See.
Like the other one's funnier.
They're both real fun. I'm gonna post them anyway. I'll post them as soon as we turn it. I'll post some clips up for you. Pardon me. We appreciate y'all following our vibes, man. We don't come in here with a whole bunch of structured topics. I mean, we have a little pre-production meeting on talk about what we're gonna talk about real quick, but it ain't nothing in depth. I appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. No Name Just Lies podcast. I'm Mike.
Janaea.
We'll be back next week. Peace out.